So my journey really started with my values. My values, I think, reflect the values that we share in terms of public education. I grew up in a middle-class family, 7 kids in our family. My dad worked. My mom stayed home, and she probably worked a little harder raising 7 kids. But we had bunk beds and hand-me-downs, and it was a good, solid middle-class upbringing. I worked my way through college, Boston College, graduated with honors, went to law school, worked my way through law school, came to Easton in 1977, raised my family here. They're all grown through school and on their own with kids. But my values never changed, and I have always believed in the promise of America, that if you work hard and play by the rules, you can succeed. Through my life, I've been blessed. I mean, I was a practicing lawyer here in Talbot County for 40 years, and then became the county attorney in 1993. Worked with 7 different county councils over the course of my career, both Democrats and Republicans. And so I saw the commitment, I saw the values, I saw the hard work that local government requires, and I saw the essential democratic process. I saw people come to public hearings and testify about important issues from the heart. And I saw the elected representatives working with local citizens to make government work for the people. So I became concerned in 2015 when I saw the presidential candidates and how that race was evolving. I decided to throw my hat into the ring to become a delegate to the Democratic National Convention in 2016. And I was fortunate enough to be selected by the campaign and also approved by the voters in the 1st District. And of course, I assumed, I think as did most folks, that Hillary Clinton would have been elected, and when she wasn't, my concern grew even more, and that led me to start a local grassroots group here in Talbot County called Talbot Rising. And we quickly grew that group to about 850 members. I came to understand and recognize that while grassroots groups are essential if you want to make real political change, in addition to that, you have to win elections. So I started to look at the prospect of running for Congress, because Congress is where the problem is. Congress is where we need the solution, because I think we have a serious problem. We have a crisis, a moral and political crisis, a crisis of democracy. Our representative does not speak for us, does not represent our interests, does not listen to the people in this district. I don't think that our elected representative listens and honestly tries to do the right thing by the people in this district. I very much think this is a referendum on Donald Trump and Andy Harris both, because they're in lockstep. They both espouse the same results, although I think they come at them from different places, but they still reach the same result. And I think it's the wrong direction. I think our president does not know how to govern. I think our president is unwell in fundamental ways that make him incapable of governing this country the way it needs to be governed. And I think that the lack of leadership, the lack of a moral center, the lack of empathy, and the refusal to accept responsibility are fundamental problems that need to be addressed. I've got the experience, the legal background, the knowledge, the training. I've been in the arena. I know what it's like. I've been in the room when the tough decisions are made. I've seen government work. I've seen it at its best. I've seen the character of the people on the Eastern Shore. And this is something that I'm going to fight for.